Mazda has introduced the Mazda CX-60, its first plug-in hybrid SUV in Europe, marking a significant shift for the Japanese brand. The SUV features a rear-wheel drive architecture and is designed for inline six-cylinder combustion powertrains, with petrol and diesel engines featuring energy-saving technologies like a 48-volt mild hybrid system. The petrol engine includes Mazda's compression and spark Skyactiv-X ignition system and is naturally aspirated. The CX-60 is expected to be a desirable midsize SUV in the premium car market, competing with high-end competitors like Mazda CX-5, Kia Sportage, Volkswagen Tiguan, Audi Q5, BMW X3, and Lexus NX. The CX-60 is available in 3 trim levels and 3 drivetrains, targeting existing customers who wish to move up within Mazda's lineup. Mazda has modest sales goals of about 500 vehicles per month, but the CX-60 is expected to compete with the European market. Priced at slightly under $60,000, the CX-60 G40e Evolve, the P50e Azami plug-in hybrid flagship, has a range-top MSRP of $87,252. The CX-60 can bridge the mainstream and premium midsize SUV markets thanks to its well-equipped entry-level trim, which also has more power than the Volkswagen Tiguan R. The plug-in hybrid costs less than the Lexus NX 450h Plus, which is $90,948, which is a smaller vehicle and is significantly less expensive than the BMW X3 xDrive 30e at $111,800 and Volvo XC60 Recharge at $101,990. The Genesis GV70 3.5T all-wheel drive Sport at $83,070 has a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 and accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.1 seconds, but it needs the $7,100 luxury package to match the Mazda's level of equipment. The G35 is $500 cheaper than the D35 Akera at $55,100 for the smaller Mazda CX-5. The top-spec Toyota RAV4 Edge all-wheel drive hybrid starts from $58,360 plus on-roads, while the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in hybrid EV ranges from $56,490 to $70,990 across 4 trim levels. The 2023 Mazda CX-60 offers various hybrid options, including the G40e M Hybrid, GT, and Azami, with prices ranging from $59,800 to $72,300, $67,800 to $69,800, and $80,300 to $85,500. The Mazda CX-60 is a premium SUV with a suave interior, particularly in the top-spec Azami with SP package. The interior features tan Nappa leather elements, quilted leather elements, and cool accents like wood inserts in the center console and doors. The Evolve and GT models come standard with lower-grade leather and a heavily grained dashboard insert, indicating a newer product. Seat comfort is good, with a longer base than other Mazdas and good adjustability, particularly in the GT and Azami with fully electric adjustment with memory for the driver. The Azami models allow for ideal driving position settings based on height and recall using memory presets. For the first time in a Mazda, the steering column is electrically adjusted from the GT and up. Entry and starting the vehicle are keyless from the base model, and the vehicle comes with an electric tailgate. A wireless smartphone charge is included as standard across the lineup, bolstering the standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity. Display technology in the CX-60 is also strong, particularly in the higher grades. The CX-60 offers a comfortable ride with a long base and a wide range of features, making it a Lexus touch. The Mazda CX-60 is a compact SUV with a 10.25-inch Mazda Connect system and a 7.0-inch part digital instrument cluster, similar to other models like the CX-5 and CX-8. The GT and Azami models have a new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch Mazda Connect infotainment display. The instrument cluster offers smooth graphics, high-resolution animations, and a variety of layouts depending on cruise control and drive mode. However, the instrument cluster lacks configurability and doesn't offer remote and online services or a compatible smartphone app. The 12.3-inch model in higher grades offers touchscreen functionality for smartphone mirroring while stationary. The CX-60 is controlled via a BMW iDrive-inspired rotary controller on the center tunnel, with a few shortcut buttons and a volume knob. The vehicle also offers a shift-by-wire selector, a wireless phone charger, and USB-C inputs. Storage in the front includes door bins and a deep cubby underneath the dual-lid center armrest. Trim inserts in the Evolve and GT are textured metal look, while the Azami offers wood-themed options. The optional Takumi package offers real maple wood inserts on the console and door trims. The second row of the Mazda CX-60 is larger than the CX-5, closer to an Audi Q5 or Mercedes-Benz GLC, but not quite as good as the BMW X3 or Volvo XC60. The car offers enough head, knee, and toe room for 2 adults and a good view out the rear windows. Amenities include rear air vents, USB-C and 150-watt AC outlets, heated outboard seats, a fold-down center armrest with cup holders, map pockets, ISOFIX anchors, top tethers across all 3 rear seats, and bottle holders in the doors. Cargo volume is quoted at 477 liters with all seats up, expanding to 1,726 liters with the rear seats folded. This is just under 40 liters better than the CX-5 with 5 seats in use and nearly 400 liters better with the rear seats folded. However, it's slightly off the pace of premium rivals like the Audi Q5, BMW X3, and Mercedes-Benz GLC with all seats in use. Remote levers to drop the rear seats and a 1,500-watt AC outlet are also available. Mazda's launched 3 new powertrains in Australia, including the G40E 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 petrol and D50E 3.3-liter turbocharged inline-6 diesel. The G40E features 48-volt mild hybrid technology, shutting off the combustion engine under low load and assisting under hard acceleration. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 6.9 seconds and can run on cheaper 91 run unleaded fuel. The D50E has 187 kilowatts and 550 Nm outputs, with rear-biased all-wheel drive standard and an 8-speed auto. The Skyactiv-D 3.3 dashes to 100 km per hour from rest in 7.3 seconds, with combined fuel use rated at 4.9 liters per 100 kilometers. Both MHEV versions have a 48-volt system comprising a 12.4 kilowatt, 153 Nm electric motor and a 0.33 kilowatt-hour lithium battery. The CX-60 G40E is nearly a second quicker to 100 km per hour than a CX-5 G35 Turbo and is as efficient as a naturally aspirated CX-5 G25 petrol. The Mazda CX-60 is a powerful road-going vehicle that combines a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol engine with a 100 kilowatt, 250 Nm electric motor and a 17.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack. It has system outputs rated at 241 kilowatts and 500 Newton meters and a zero emissions range of up to 76 kilometers in local ADR testing. The CX-60 Skyactiv PHEV should achieve up to 62 kilometers and a combined fuel consumption of 2.1 liters per 100 kilometers. The CX-60 can dash from 0 to 100 km per hour in 5.9 seconds and can be charged at up to 7.2 kilowatts. However, unlike some rival PHEVs, the CX-60 only has a Type 2 port. The new in-house 8-speed automatic features a multi-plate clutch and integrated electric motor generator in place of an hydraulic converter as an input clutch. This helps improve fuel efficiency and throttle response over a conventional automatic, as torque outputs of the engine and electric motor are directly transmitted to the gearbox with fast and rhythmic shifting. Towing capacity is rated at up to 2,500 kilograms for the G40E and the P50E, or 2,000 kilograms for the D50E, depending on the engine variant when fitted with a Mazda Genuine Towing Kit. The diesel offers less despite quoting 2,500 kilograms overseas in markets like the UK, as Mazda Australia's hot climate conditions contributed to an adjusted rating for the diesel. Mazda's global program manager, Koi Shibata, discussed the CX-60's attributes during its development, stating that the SUV was well-balanced with refined dynamics and optimized comfort for occupants. The media launch drive from Canberra Airport to Mullymook on the New South Wales coast was mainly coarse chip, winding high-speed country highways. The CX-60 felt swish from the passenger seat, with comfortable seats finished in eye-catching tan Napa leather and good insulation from the powertrain drivetrain, road, and wind noise. The inline-6 Oiler was refined, with muted diesel clatter at low speeds and idle but a smooth, brassy note as you apply throttle. However, the coarse-chip blacktop transmitted a decent amount of tire wear in the cabin at 100 km per hour. The sportier SP package, which includes 20-inch wheels and lower-profile 235/50 Toyo Proxys Sport Performance rubber, may have contributed to this. The CX-60 has a double wishbone suspension system up front and a multi-link setup at the rear, handling sweeping bends beautifully. The rear drive balance plays a role in the car's stability, giving the feeling of being pushed rather than pulled. Mazda's new 8-speed automatic is snappy on the roll, but in town at lower speeds, shifts can be iffy. The 2023 Mazda CX-60 comes with driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control with cruising and traffic support, blind spot assist, front and rear cross-traffic alert, and turn-across traffic assist in the AEB system. The lane centering function worked well, and the assistance system menu was intuitive and smooth. This is what about the Mazda CX-60 which is better than the Germans.